Yet another failed attempt for Mohammed Ssegirinya of Kawempe North and Allan Ssewanyana of Makindye West to secure bail. The application hearing was today brought before the Masaka High Court Judge Lawrence Tweyenze, who rejected it. The judge says the two MPs have the capacity to interfere with the case or tamper with evidence or investigations because of their position in government.
In the result, I find that this court is not satisfied that the applicants will not interfere and or with investigations and or witnesses of the state, and that they will not abscond. It is for these reasons that I decline the bail to the applicants.
Through their lawyers, Arias Lukwago and Shamim Malende, the two legislators had earlier requested court to release them on grounds that they were badly injured and tortured while in custody by security personnel, and that the charges levied against them were similar in nature. The judge, in his ruling, affirmed that the injuries of the MPs can be treated when they are still under lock and key, and that because the MPs are facing capital offences, they may try to flee if they are granted bail.
I agree with the submission of the Chief State Attorney that the applicants are not suffering from grave illness, and in my view, such illnesses can be managed by our health facilities, if not by the prison facilities.
The lawyers of the accused were not happy with the ruling. Arias Lukwago has vowed to appeal.
Definitely, we are going to process the necessary paperwork and proceed to the Court of Appeal to have it set aside and have our clients admitted to bail, and also to have it set aside from our justice system and also from our case law and from our jurisprudence rather. We must get it off our jurisprudence because it's a very, very absurd and bad precedent.
Today, several members of parliament appeared in court as a show of solidarity for Ssegirinya and Ssewanyana, who were earlier arrested on charges of murder, attempted murder, incitement to violence, and terrorism.
The judge cannot even make his independent ruling. We cannot take this as lightly. We are going to do everything possible to make sure that justice is served.
It's totally showing that some of these judges have begun doing their cadre role by improving and implementing what Mr. Museveni wants against the bail. Now, if a High Court judge gave bail on similar conditions on the same case, how would you deny it at the same time?
Yeah, it's so sad that the situation our brothers are passing through is so bad. Our brothers are rotting, you see everyone is sick, and the cases are bearable. But it's so absurd to see that even the judges are like Museveni cadres.